Good morning. Hello. My preview screen. Oh, there it goes. Uh, Happy Monday. Hope that you all had a great weekend and are having a great day so far. I was able to get a few things done over the weekend. Let's see. So I finished up the login. So if we come here to log in, we log in. Oh, I want we log you in. Okay, that wasn't exactly okay. I was supposed to have something more. Let's see. What am I missing? I want the tags of what my type are. Uh, not that. Do you have an error? No error. Okay, so that's fun. Well, now we get to debug this first. Okay, so what I tried to do was set it up so that way as the LMS, it's looking at the tags and it's looking at the roles that I'm getting. It's setting what the role is, and then it's putting a tag into the page. The test probably will fail because I actually test that the tags are there. Oh, I'm in the wrong branch. That's why. That would do it. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this again. So, oh, there it goes. All right, so I'm logged in, and here we can see that this user is an author and a learner, has those two roles. If for some reason we don't have a role at all, it gets a learner here. And so if I add more roles, this should not quite automatically because I need to add in roles to an enum in the component library. So that's where I ended up putting these. So if we head over here, we can see that I just have a BB role here. We have the two roles that we can get. I have a toString on it, which I can't remember. Oh, it's implementing display, I think, could also do the toString, if I remember correctly. I'm not doing that right now because I don't need to display it, but that would be interesting because then I could just like throw it in there, couldn't I? Instead of toString. That would work. Let's see. But besides that, I have a deserialize and serialize on this directly, which means that I can, as long as the roles coming in match this, they will deserialize and serialize to this, which is nice. And so that's where all of this is coming in. Okay, so that being said, the next thing, once we now know that we're an author, I added in this create course, and we want to now create a course. So I believe is it just course spec? Oh, courses spec. Okay, so admins can navigate to the create course page. Now I'm gonna want front end uh, authentication and authorization in here. We're gonna want back end too, but we are. I have actually a different like sort of like ticket for that essentially, different task for making sure that the learners cannot create a course. So right now we're just doing happy path for authors, which you're not an admin, you're an author. Okay, so we get that. Okay, so expect the page to match this. Okay, this is all great. So then the next thing is can actually create a course, right? So I wonder if I can just do other can create a course. So they head here and they make sure they get this. And then we want to fill out a form. I can import Faker, right? I think I have Faker in here somewhere. Oh, yep, I have Faker.js Faker. Perfect. Okay, well, what do we need in a form? Oh, what do we need in a course? So looking at this, let's replace you. Oh, you can't see anything. Okay, well, let's go ahead and make ourselves back to a an admin. So insert LMS courses, probably just one. Now we don't have an ID to insert for you. A tag. If I insert the name of a tag and it matches, will that work? Okay, so first of all, what tags are we? So I just want ID, name. Okay, so let's say this is the Yew course. So I want another Yew course. I think I have one of them already in there. So this is gonna be I name Yew. I wonder if it's going to create a new. It's probably going to create a new one. So probably don't want this. Probably want. I probably want tag ID is going to be one. Oh, which means I need to get a list of all the tags first, don't I? Just to have them in there, so I know which one to go with. All right, so tag ID. Okay, I can turn that into a variable. Okay, long description. We want that. Price. Short description. Title. Potentially a trailer URI, but I think this is going to be null. And then we can get all this stuff back. And something I've learned is like not to let these like if they're required, don't have the like equals 0 there. Just say, hey, long description must be a string. Okay, so we got that. All right, so we know that we need to get a list of the tags. I don't really need to get the tags until we hit this screen, do we? So in database, queries, let's create a new folder for mutations, and then, well, actually no, in here we're gonna have a get tags, aren't we? Okay, so query LMS tags. What else can I get out of this? Oh, I could get the courses associated with them too. That would be interesting. But for right now, I just need the ID and the name. That gives me this. Okay. Then I'm going to be getting LMS tags here, which means we're going to go to source, database queries. Schema path is the same. You are going to be, okay, so go to queries, get tags.graphql. Response derives debug and clone, that's fine. And then you're going to be ooh, I should have done it the other way around. Okay, there we go. You're happy. Okay, so as soon as we hit that page, I want to get the courses. I guess this is going to be a new course. So we should probably have a new store for this too. So I have courses store. Do I want like a new course in here too? Probably. Probably. Okay. So with courses store, we want, okay, so I'm going to need a new struct for tags. Oh, here we have, what's an enum with a course tag? I probably need to store the ID of this, don't I? If I make that change, it's going to break everything. Now, this is interesting. Okay, so store course, we're going to have to make some major changes to this anyways. We can only have one course in here, can't we? Oh, no. Store course. course's store is this vector. Okay, so never mind. We can have you. So we need a flag to know if you're new. And if you're new, then we can update you and set you. So I'm thinking up here, we have like possible tags. It's like just a list of all the tags, which means we have course tag. Let's throw this with an ID. What is the ID? Just an integer. So U32? I don't know what an integer means. Probably an I32. Oh, no. If it's the same as this one, it's probably going to be I64. But okay, what's the course ID? Okay, so if I say, hey, course ID, oh, that's just an int. Okay, int 10. That's not helpful. I'll try this and we'll see how it goes. So I have you, and then we need Axum. Okay, so those are our potential tags here. Oh, impl. Okay, so then I'm gonna have Axum. Oh, mismatch types. Okay, so well, there's a problem. How do we know? How do we know what tags this is going to be? It's almost like I need a tag manager first. Almost like I need to create a manage the tags. I think we might have to do that. Or I move away from enums. I like the types though. Okay, so say I undo all this. Let's say before, okay, so let's say we change what we're going to be working on to manage the tags, which means in our end-to-end tests, now I have these courses spec. I think I'm going to need a tag spec. So tags.spec.ts. All right, so I think we're going to have a test where we then, I want to test that an author can create a new tag. Okay. So if an author can create a new tag, what exactly does that mean? So I created a new utility for logging in. So I want to start by logging in. So we can await login, and You take in, oh, a role and a page. Okay, and I forgot. I have access to a role enum. So role, log in as an author. And then we have to pass in the page. Okay, that should just log me into the site. Then I want to see that there's a link to a tags manager. So like I guess tags would be the page. So let's get tags link. I guess we just want to click it, right? So okay, let's find that. Let's also get the first one, and then we'll click it. And at this point in time, we should expect that the page.url to match but you know what this is? Oh, expect is not here. That's why. Okay, expect page.url. There we go. Okay. To match. I want this to match probably just tags. Okay, so we can start there. Let's go in here and try running our test. I finally added in a script to package.json so I could just run the tests. Oh, you know what? I have an only on the wrong ones. Let's change that. So I think that's courses spec. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. I'm assuming this should fail. It's probably failing because it's timing out. Okay, what happened? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so waited for 30 seconds and it could not find a link named tags. Okay, so let's fix that. I'm thinking I'm going to put the link up here. So we'll just have a tags in there, which means we need a new page for this. Okay, so all right, let's create a new page. Okay, that should be simple enough for the page itself. Then we want to go to the router. Okay, so now we have a route to that. Let's. Oh, we need to go to app and create a link to it. Okay, so we have tags there. I think we're good, right? So I can actually see these here now. Tags, go there. Let's try this again. Easy. Okay, so we've got there. We've added a new page. Let's add this page to our uh, accessibility test too. Ooh, I should refactor this so that it's because it's just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Wonder if we can do that really quickly here. So if I gotta do something like page routes or pages, I want it's like tags. Let's create this one at the bottom. Okay, so this would be okay. So I probably want to dynamically create each test so I know which one is failing. So let's oh, look at that. I have multiple describe. Okay, so actually I don't think I need that. I think I just need this outside test. We're going to loop through. I need to do a slow loop so I have async await still. So let's do for page of pages. Okay, so we write this page, we write this test. What? No, that's not what I wanted. I want that. Okay, so let's change you to be the route itself. So do page, should not have any automatically detectable accessibility issues. We go to page. Wait until network is idle. We scan the page for accessibility results. We find the violation, and we expect there to be no violations. Okay, so we find it here. What are you upset about? Argument. Oh, it's right. I overrode page. Okay, so maybe instead of pages, let's do routes. Route. Route there. Okay, that should be fine. And then it's going to yell at me that routes doesn't exist. Okay, so we have tags. Now, if I added the rest of these, I guess we'll do this one. Don't know if that's going to work. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so tags should not have any automatically detected accessibility issues. Perfect. So then for each of these, we can replace you. Okay, so we have slash. That lets me delete all of you. Okay, then this is courses. Ooh, okay. So that's something to be aware of. I need to fulfill. Okay, so if we're gonna do GraphQL, I need to fulfill this. So and then this will be slash courses. All right, I think that should still work. Okay, it does. Excellent. Okay, you're done. Right, that was courses. Yeah, that was courses. Um, auth create account. Okay, login. Same thing. Auth redirect is also the same thing. And then we loop through all these. Okay, so we added tags in here. That's great. That does add a lot of time to this, doesn't it? I wonder if I can add in a and only dynamically. Like basically change the routes here where I have like I only want one of these other ones, or I guess I could comment out what the routes are. And we're only allowing one of them. Having this test only be on a specific route would be nice. Oh, I know what I could do. I could skip it. So we can just do if route is not equal to tags, continue. There we go. Yeah. So that makes that nice and short. Okay. Let's see. So we've got the new one. Let's go back to tags. Okay, so we expect the URL to match. We're in the tags page. Next up, I want to I probably want to see a list of the tags. Let's see, author can maybe navigate. Okay, could we navigate to the tags page? Guess I don't even need this only anymore. Author can see a list of existing tags. Okay, so that will drop me off at slash. So now I want to not page, go to. Yeah, go to. Okay, so now we're there. So I want to see a list of these tags. How do I want them to appear? Probably a data table of some kind. It doesn't need to be anything um, special. I don't need the. I guess it could be a data table. I don't really need the ID. So I just need the names, don't I? I wonder if because I don't have that many right now. I wonder if I can just get away with a list of like tag names, like a normal list. Let me see in our design. Do we have anything sort of that does a list? I mean, the closest that we have here is cards. I mean, a card could potentially work. A card might work well because I can then check the color of them and make sure that's what I want. And if I ever want to use this for more data, then the cards might work. So I could have, okay, so I could have a card list. Now I need to remember how to do cards. So we have something like this. This first one. Oh, that's modules. I want to go into pages. Okay, there it is. Okay, so here's these featured course cards. So I want something like this. So I need to use the BB card data builder to create the cards. I'm not exactly sure how to test this right now. I probably want to do some kind of intercept with this, with a route to get access to the GraphQL. Okay, so okay, so if I have that, we can do page.route. I actually have this somewhere else too. I think in utils I do this. Yeah. Okay, so we were at page.route. In this specific case, we're going to go to the GraphQL URI. And then I can fulfill. So I'm going to need mock data for GraphQL. Here's our mock data. So I'm going to have something like export const. This is going to be the tags mock data. Okay, interesting. So we have, when we're getting, it looks like we just get this first like that. When we're creating, we get data back. Interesting. Okay. So if we're getting the list of all of the tags, it would be interesting to have a list of the courses on this and then just do a straight up data table, but I think we can do something like this instead. Now that's data. So why do you get, it feels like it's different every time. This starts with the LMS courses. This one starts with data. I wonder if it's going to start with this. I actually think it's going to start with this. Let's take you, throw you in here. Okay. So, I mean, this may be very, very wrong. We're going to get the mock data, and then I should expect to see a U and an accent there. So do I just want to like test to see that there's a U and an accent text available? Probably. Okay, so we're gonna pull in tags mock data. We log in, we go to /tags. I want to get I guess I just want to see those two tags, right? So we have Axum and U, I think is what he put it. I already forgot. Axum and U. Okay. So I want to wait, expect. Actually, I should be able to loop through this, shouldn't I? So I should be able to use a for that tag name of tags mock data LMS tags. Oh, it's going to be just a full tag. LMS tag. I then want, okay, so now I have that. I can get the name out, and then I can verify that we expect it to be there. So await, expect page dot get by text probably. To be visible. Okay. All right, so that's failing because we can't actually see the tags, right? It's expect receive to be visible, timed out. Okay. So now we can go back into the real code and get that working. So we need to make the query for that. So I think, did we do that? Yeah, so I have get tags. And inside of here, we have database queries for tags. Because it's its own page, let's not worry about that. I'll worry about that. That's future me's problem. Probably tomorrow will be me's problem. I'm thinking about like, when do I want to like create a store? Do I want to create it like in that same store or like have a different store for the tags? I'm thinking of putting it into the courses store, but I'm not completely sure yet. Okay, so an API. So we have courses here also. Do I want to put tags in here as well? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Okay, so I'm going to do pub async function get tags. We don't take anything in. We're going to turn a result. Now that one's returning a store course. Oh yeah, so I might want to create a tags section in here. So in like courses store. This is getting a little bit busy. But yeah, this is okay. So I think we're gonna have to switch away from this. So to make it a little bit nicer for the switch, we can have a tag. Oh, but if I do a tag store, then the tag here will be so weird. Okay, so let's say I do a obstruct store tag. Which means you need to derive all these same things. We're going to have an ID, which is going to be an I64. And we're going to have a name, which is, I guess, a string. And I think that's it. I think that's all we care about right now. So it's not going to be an enum anymore. If I change that, so this store course is going to have, okay, so that's store course. We'll start up here going just tags. Okay, so we'll start there. Now I know what I'm going to return. Okay, next step. Create the variables. I don't think we need any. I think we call it like get tags. LMS tags. Okay. Then we create the body. I looked it up. It's like control something to go past. No, that don't remember what it is. It's like accept the variables, the name that it was set up here in the snippet. Okay, so I create the body. Response equals. Okay, so now we're going to do our send to GraphQL. We're going to do a new. Okay. JSON pass in that body. Oh, and then we have to question mark you. We send. Oh, and then this is the data we're going to get back. Okay, so that's going to be response data. That's the LMS tags. Response data. And then we can await you, question mark you. Okay. So now this response is going to be the LMS tags response data. I want to now turn it into the store tag format. There's a bunch here, unfortunately. Whoa, there's a bunch here. That means you need to be a vector. Okay, so then I need to figure out what do I have in here? So I have response dot. Oh, okay. Response dot LMS tags, and that gives me a vector of the LMS tags. LMS tags, great. I almost wonder if I could map here. I bet I could map here. So let's do. Okay, so response dot LMS tags, that gives me this vector. I don't need a reference, so I can into iterator it. Then we can map. Okay, what are you? You're this LMS tags type that was created for me. So I think I can now just return a specific tag. So if I return a store tag, we have the ID is going to be the LMS tag dot, oh yeah, ID. Name is the LMS tag name. Okay, I think that's all we had there. We return you. Then I want to collect you. Into a vector of store tag. And then I want to OK and return the store tags. Okay, you seem to be okay with this. So I want to get the tags when we first go into the tags page. So I probably want to do this as like a use effect once, essentially. Use effect once, or do I want to do it every single time? Probably not. To update it, I want to use a use effect once. Okay, we'll just start there. So use effect once. Once we're in here, so this will run the first time the component loads, so unmounted essentially. I want you to now use the API to get the the components. To use the API to get the components, I need an async, which means we're going to use a wasm bindgen futures spawn local, an async block, and then in here, I want, okay, so I want to get the actual things. I want to do okay, let, which means then we need to be able to handle the errors, don't we? That's going to happen right here. Okay, so we need to essentially match off of getting the data. Okay, so API courses get tags. We await. Okay, so we have, if it's okay, we're going to get the LMS tags. Specifically, we're going to get the course tags, the store tags. What do I want to do with this? I want to store this away. Which means that out here, I need to get the tags. So we're going to have unknown, and then this is going to be, so we need a dispatch to get the store tags. So store tag, this would be courses, dispatch. Is it course store or store courses? I think it's course store. Okay. We're going to move course dispatch into there. And then I need to move it further into here. Once we're in here, I need to use it. Okay, so we're going to have courses dispatch. Reduce mutes. Okay, so we're going to say course store. And then I care about the tags here, and I just want to set you equal to the store tags. Okay, and that's all I care about there. Expected fn1's closure, found that. Okay, so the problem is, even though I'm moving you in here, oh, you know what? I forgot to return that. Okay. Non-exhaustive patterns. We have our okay. Then we have our error. Okay, so this is an LMS error, so we can log this out. This is error getting tags. Okay. But I also want to give an error okay, so we need don't care about you. This is now going to be the alert dispatch. Okay, I want to now set the alert store. Okay, so I need to set this. What's an alert store? Oh, I want to completely reset it, right? Because like alert store dot, we have a lot of things in here. Yeah, icon message alert type, but I need to completely change it, I think. So we're doing this as the, okay, so error getting tags. Okay, so that's if there's an error, we set an error, so that way that banners and shows out. We come here and we take a look at what we got here. We should see the network happen. Yeah, here we go. Here's the tags. You and Axum. Perfect. What are you looking like? Yeah, okay. It looks like we do have a data. We do have a data there. Okay. So next up, I want to display this because this is still going to fail until we actually do something with it. So we're in the tags page, right? So I need you to be the courses store. I need to loop through the courses. I need to loop through the tags and then generate. Okay, so let's say we have let I mean, this should be fine, right? If I do let tag These are the cards, the tag cards. All right, so I want to do a courses store. Get the tags. I don't want to take ownership of it right now. We're going to iter and we're going to map. We're going to take a tag and I want to bb bb card data builder. That's what it is. That one. Okay, so obviously we're going to have build. That's the thing. We're going to have, okay, so build to unclone into, I mean, we probably want to set the tag. So all these things here. But my alarm did go off, so I think I'm gonna end it here right now, and come back to this tomorrow, and then we'll get the tag builder going, and then we can display the cards, and then that should cause that test to pass, and we can start working on creating a tag. All right, so let me save and quit out of here. All right, so this is, we are work in progress creating tags. I know I'm on the main branch, but nobody's using the app yet, so we're fine. Okay, so that's all up there. I think we're good to go. So, hey, everybody, thank you for hanging out with me today. I will be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Mountain Time to continue working on the project. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you then. Bye.